Well, what's up, everybody? Beautiful day. How are you? It has been absolutely a very long time. I definitely deserted a job. But all is good, just dealing with life. And not to say that I really haven't felt like posting, but just trying to decipher what I want to do with my YouTube. Like, I clearly feel like I want to do my YouTube. I want to continue. I just have not been like in the right position to record how I want or when I want or things like that. Like me being alone right now from 2025 is March. That's a very rare moment. I don't get my car moments. I barely get a moment at home. Work has been crazy. The last week I felt like I've had some setbacks. I've been consistently working out, but last week I kind of fell off. I tried to switch up my diet a little bit and it just didn't work out. I've been feeling really tired. Plus, on top of that, I was on my cycle, which kind of makes me tired. That's the only thing that I have. Like, I don't get all the extra cramps and stuff majority of the time and all of that stuff. But I be tired, and that's how I know that it's like coming. So I didn't do any juicing last week. I barely had any wellness shots. I had no smoothies. I don't think I had a salad maybe one day, and then I meal prepped something completely different that just didn't work out for me. I could feel the difference in like my mood and everything. Like, I just had so much stuff going on. So this coming up week, it's Saturday, but tomorrow is Sunday. I'm gonna set my intentions and everything. I'm definitely going to be doing a complete reset. So maybe I'll try to record that for you. Just a little bit of updates because I have been gone. January, you guys know my grandbaby came. So that always, even though I'm in the house, I live in the house with my kids and my grandkids right now. That's going to be changing. So just a whole lot, trying to do apartment and home searches in Las Vegas. Have to be moved in the next like 60 days or less. It looks like about now, but around in about like 60 days. So I'm going to be moving, trying to figure that out. There's a whole lot of other stuff that I'm not going to mention that's involved with that as well. So that, and then I just really have not been, I've been doing things, like I've been doing like the bare minimum to keep myself going and to keep myself sane, doing my prayer and, all of that stuff on a daily. And those are the only things that are really keeping me going, you guys. So I'm really thankful for those grounding practices and breath work and things like that, for being consistent for the most part on like my workouts and things like that. But work has been crazy. After I get moved in May and get settled in and everything like that, then I'm going to start looking for job change, career shift type of opportunities. My business, that's a whole nother story. I'm going back and forth with what I want to do with that. Definitely can't stay on the right path, on the same path, because my business has not really made any money in like the last 2 years. So it's really hard to let go of something like that when you've been working on it for so long, but at the same time, to keep doing the same thing is insanity. And I'm not doing the same thing. Like, I started doing gift baskets 10 years ago, and I'm just rambling right now. I started doing gift baskets 10 years ago, like in 2015. It was a spinoff from my party planning, which I'm like going to completely let that go as well. So yeah, it's kind of like my baby, and I love doing it, but I don't like a lot of the things things that comes with it. I don't like the stress of it. I was doing a lot of pop-ups. Those things are like $65 a pop. And to not make any money back from pretty much almost every pop-up, because by the time you pay that, you go there, people, they don't have a lot of appreciation for things like that or really understand the work that goes into it. They think you just throw some shit in a basket, which a lot of people actually do, and those are the ones that they like to pay for. And even though my prices, I feel like, are competitive and my baskets have a better quality because I know I put the time and thought into them, they're just not doing what they need to do. So I've targeted the wrong audience by going to these events and things like that. I've met a lot of good people for different reasons, built different relationships and friendships and things like that. So I don't regret anything. I always have a really good time. I always enjoy supporting everyone else, but the support in return is really not there, and it kind of makes it not worth it, which is why I had not been participating in those type of events. I am going to try again. I'm going to have another event coming up April, which is crazy that I'm going to try that in the midst of everything else. I'm also going to attempt Easter, but I'm not going to make like a fluctuation of baskets. I'm going to just do a few pre-mades and then kind of take orders if they come in. So craziness with my business, which means I don't have the extra income coming in. Work has been something else. I definitely felt myself having a setback yesterday. I kind of like just like, I didn't really necessarily snap, but I'm like, I'm overwhelmed and nobody is like listening or paying attention, and it's just back to back to back to back to back, this, that, and a bunch of crazy off the wall stuff. And then I'm the type, like, right now I need my breaks. I need my breaks. I need to take my walks. I already had a bit eating right and all this other stuff. I have to do those things. I absolutely have to do those things. And I'm realizing that because I feel horrible. Like, I feel I'm okay. But internally, I'm not. I'm not. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And I know how to pull myself up out of these situations, which is the good thing. You just have to go through the process and trust it. And this has been a really long event. I'm try not to make these videos super long anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and close this off here because I know you guys are already not watching them. The majority of y'all done already clicked off of here, but if you haven't, thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. I will be getting into better content, and it's probably going to be after I move, to be completely honest. As I don't really get that time. I don't like recording in our house. There's always a bunch of shit going on. It's just crazy all the time. Everybody just has a bunch of stuff going on, and we have an infant and a toddler. An infant and toddler. So I feel like I'm reliving my 20s all over again. And at this point in my life, I'm turning 44 this year. I'm not supposed to be here. This is not where I want my life to be. I love my kids. I love my grandkids. But it's time for me to separate, if possible, because the economy is also crazy. And so I have to take all of those things into consideration. But my plan is to separate. I need to be back on my own. I need to allow them to completely see what the fuck it's like, because they really don't know what it's like to not have that. And I don't want them to be like that, because I did every fucking thing on my own. I've been on my own. I moved out when I was 16. I have never returned back home. And gas is cheap. I'm gonna have to come back over here. 301 with cash. Let's get some cash. So yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to hop on here. I did desert you guys. I have been here. Please go back and watch some of my old videos. I had to go back and watch some of my old gratitude and affirmation videos to pull myself out. And I was like, girl, you need to get a little bit more confidence, because your messages are there. At least for me, they are. So if my messages didn't help nobody, they help me reflecting back, and hopefully that will help someone else if you guys go and check them out. But I'm 10 minutes in, over 10 minutes in, so I'm gonna see y'all and talk to y'all soon. Have a good one.